Howdy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Sakamoto Days chapter 132. But before we get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. Considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, also, make sure you check out my community tab, because later this afternoon I will be having a live stream, and based on the results of that tab, which I'm going to end the voting around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's the live stream I will be doing it on. And right now it looks like it will be Jujutsu Kaisen, so make sure you check out the community tab for that. Anyways, last chapter of Sakamoto Days, oh my god, we had the cutest chapter with Hana rebuilding Kashima into the bionic reindeer. Oh my god, it was pure freaking cuteness. And now Kashima is going to spill the tea on Kei Izuki. So let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. I'm sorry, don't get so angry. It'll all be over soon, and then you'll finally... At night, I often overheard Master Slur in his room conversing with somebody. I never imagined it was with this Rihanna cow character. That does not sound like a cow. That sounds more like he's conversing with his brother Asaki, if you guys remember way back in the flashback. But the thing is, though, when someone has split personality disorder, the personality that they develop, the person doesn't have to exactly be dead. Nah, they could still be alive. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's two personalities up in there. One being the mediator in the form of Rihanna Cow, and the second one being Asaki. I would not be surprised. And because Kei never finished his mission, that's why he's doing this shit. Dude, I would not be surprised if that's what's going on up in here. Ooh, let me know in the comments. And chapter 132 is titled The Assassin Exhibit of the Century. Yeah, but first things first, why are we doing this in my room? The AC works best here. Then the reason you attacked the lab was to use Shin to read Slur's thoughts? Yes, but you thwarted me. Motherfucker, you could have just asked. To overlook evil is to do evil. Nobody understood my way of thinking. Again, you're making me think of Tomodachi Game. I swear, ever since I covered that freaking chapter. Oh, God, so many manga chapters that prove my point. I'm going to read this part and I will get to that point. Master Slur was the only one who supported my brand of justice and showed me the way. We would wipe out the JAA and create a world without assassins. For the purpose of the greater good, we had to make a few sacrifices. But now Master Slur has gone too far. He isn't just intent on crushing the JAA. He's also going to destroy ordinary society. Okay, here's the thing. There's Tomodachi Game. There's this thing. I've said this in many freaking live reactions. Where there's this line where there's where they say it's easier to fight in the name of villainy than it is in the name of justice. Because with justice, yes, there's an overall definition of justice, but everyone's version of justice is different, because justice is very subjective. And if you fight just straight up in the name of justice, eventually it will lead you down the path to villainy. And it's the same thing with good and evil. Good and evil is subjective. Let me be clear in regards to evil/villainy. Because villainy, yeah, you cross the line of villainy, but evil, like, there's a line, just like with villainy, you have to cross, because there's a general definition for, like, evil, villainy, and all that you gotta cross before it's, like, really fucked up. Like, we're talking, like, genocide, or like the worst kind of human experimentation, that kind of shit. Like, that's, like gas chambers and shit. That's like evil, evil, evil. People will, there's that kind of general definition that people will acknowledge as evil. But other than that, you know what I mean. But this really proves the point of Tomodachi Game. It does. That quote from Tomodachi Game, just like, oh god, it's just so amazing. I love that manga too. I'm sad that's probably ending soon. This must be because he's been possessed by Rihanna Cow. That nefarious evil spirit will pay. No, he's not. No, she's not like that at all. That kind of thing would just be a pain in the butt to her. Forget it. What a hassle. Sakamoto, clearly we can't see eye to eye. Let's set aside for a minute whether a cow is a friend or an enemy. Yeah, it's pointless to discuss something we have no proof of. More importantly, dear dude, we want more useful information. Who are the other members, and what are their weapons and their weaknesses? I'm not obligated to share all that with you. Sakamoto, let's hand this guy over to the JAA, or I'll just dispose of him right here. Don't make a mess of my room. Wait, Amane. He wants us to stop Slur's rampage. Kashima, talk. What do Slur and his gang intend to do in Japan now? On October 31st at the Okutabe New National Museum of Art, they're holding the Assassin Exhibit of the Century. They'll be exhibiting actual weapons, notes, and skeletons and so on from the past and present. All sorts of materials ordinary people never get to see. It'll be one of the largest scale events in the country. I heard about that. The JAA is a co-sponsor. The exhibit is touring the world, and it comes to Japan this summer. Isn't that a lot to reveal in just a regular art museum? Well, they do have a museum featuring instruments of torture in London, which is very true. They did a serial killer exhibit and stuff like that. So what about it? At that exhibit, a certain someone will make an appearance. His brother, who changed his name. Seiyasaki, the current chairman of the JAA. Yeah, his brother got what he wanted, but boys, it sounds like it might backfire. The chairman of the JAA? He's famous for almost never appearing in public. Why an exhibit? Privately, he's an art lover and collector of antiques. You mean, the day the chairman attends the event, Master Slur is going to blow up the whole thing, people, artifacts, all of it. Remember what Asaki said in that flashback. He said he wanted Kei to do whatever means necessary to get the mission done. He didn't give a shit if it involved innocent lives. So that's what he's doing. The whole art museum? Why on earth? On average, about 8,000 people visit the Akubi each day. If he targets the peak hour at lunchtime, there could easily be 1,000 people. It would be one of the biggest terrorist bombings in the world. The JAA is a hotbed of evil, but killing masses of innocent people isn't my idea of justice. Master Slur, forgive me. Dude, Kei Izuki probably would want this. He don't want to do that. The real Kei Izuki doesn't want to do that. Because remember, in the flashback, Kei is a lot nicer and kinder than this. Nah, but that split personality, though. Yeah, the eviler side, the darker side of Asaki, who ordered him to do it, because remember what he threatened. He threatened his family. He said that he was going to destroy the orphanage if he didn't do, or if he didn't accomplish the mission. I want you to somehow stop that plan. There's 1 month left before the Assassin Exhibit of the Century. Oh, Heisuke. Oh, damn it. Oh, he's missing his targets now. Oh, man, that trauma in Thailand is killing him. Oh, he's got to get over it. Pisuke, it's no use. Whenever I looked with a scope, it brings back the feeling of shooting a bystander in Thailand. The whole thing flashes before my eyes, crystal clear. I just can't. Huh? Whoa! The order! Heisuke Mashimo, all right? Don't move. Saragi, no need to overdo it. But Mr. Shishiba, you said I didn't say that. Oh, these are Taro's friends from the order. What do they want with me. Oh. Ooh. I told you, you moron, don't move. Our other guy is an extreme recluse. He freaks out easily. Don't agitate him too much. A sniper. The order has one too. That's probably who's going to help Hisuke regain his swagger. So Kamahade's back in Japan? I've never seen him face to face. I have. Liars. Anyway, getting to the point, I hear you faced off with the leader of Slur's gang. Tell us about the site and the enemy's weapons, appearance, personality, everything you saw and sensed. I think what Heisuke should do, and I hope he's going to do it, is in exchange for revealing information or giving them information that he gets to train with Kamahade. Because Kamahade is going to be the one to help Heisuke get over this slump. For sure. That's the only person that's going to help Heisuke get over this freaking slump is Kamahade. But what do you guys think of this theory that that the other that there's another split personality up in there, that it is that it's Asaki, and Rion is the mediator in all this, and both of them were created by Kei through guilt. One obviously was Asaki was created because of the guilt of letting his brother down and all that shit. There was more. There's got to be more to that, obviously. And then Rion was for the obvious reasons of was having to kill her when she was doing everything she can to protect her niece and all that. There, based on that conversation, there's a split personality of Asaki. There has to be. There's no way that there's just Rion up in there. But wouldn't it be? But if Rion, because Rion wouldn't want to do an any means by necessary thing. Nah, that's not like her. But one thing I could see from Rion though is Rion wanting to take out Asaki though, out of revenge, because Asaki was the one that caused the fuckery in the first place. That's the only thing I can see if Rion is not the mediator in all this. But if there's multiple personalities up in there besides Rion and possibly Asaki, ooh, hold up. Now this gets interesting in terms of other possibilities here. When Rion confronted Kei, you have to wonder, did she see Asaki up in there? In terms of the split personality, did she face off against Asaki? That's a very good question. Did she? That's one thing we have to figure out, because that would be an interesting point if she faced off against Kei or Asaki in terms of split personalities. Because then if she faced off against Kei and saw first faced off against Kei first, and then saw how Kei couldn't fight against her, and then saw Asaki step in, and then saw it was Asaki, then it might be different. I'm really curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that, based on the conversation that we saw at the beginning, that there's two personalities up in there, that there's Asaki and there's Rion? I'm very curious what you guys think. That's what it seems like to me. But if that is the case, this is definitely it seems like, you can make the argument that there's still a Kengan situation. This could be still a Kengan situation up in here, because with the founder of the Western Wu, his soul was spread out amongst multiple people. Like the person doesn't necessarily, you could have it, the person don't have to be necessarily dead for that either. You could have clones of them too. So because it's cloning. So you can have like you could still have that too, but I think it's more of like the traditional split personality disorder kind of situation, and it's leaning more towards like it really is leaning towards like a white situation than anything else in terms of like siblings and having the sibling up in there and then having like Rion, well, obviously having the sibling first and then having Rion up in there as a mediator. That's what it feels like to me. But again, you have to wonder how many personalities are up in there. God, this is making me think of Mike from Total Drama. Because Mike has that too, where he has complete different personalities with that with like one that's evil, one that's like one that's nice, one that's like a muscle dude, like all this shit. And I have to wonder if there's more than two up in there. Same with Kaguya. If this is a Kaguya situation, I don't think this is a Kaguya situation to an extent. This could be in terms of like how the split personalities were created by Kaguya and Kaguya-sama Love is War. I kind of would like it to be, if it was like that, I could see that. I could actually see this kind of being like a Kaguya situation more than anything else. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section, what you guys think in regards to that. What do you guys think about what's going to happen with Heisuke? I think Kamahade is going to be the one to help Heisuke get over this slump. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we could keep bringing you more Sakamoto content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.